Hello, my name is Jared. We are with the Vocalist magazine and we are going to talk to Wasiu.
Yeah.
So first, could you tell me a bit about your upbringing and how you got into rap?
I got into rap kind of late, to be honest. I would say the first real song I was really messing with when I was younger was Ride With Me with Nelly, like in 4th grade or 5th grade. I just looked, I heard it on the radio and stuff like that. I loved it, but like then I started getting into Eminem and 50 Cent G Unit, like I guess 5th and 6th grade or whenever it came out.
Yeah.
And I was really heavily into that. And so much so that like I used to like Ja Rule a little bit, but stopped listening to him just because of, the whole beef with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Like I got so into
Like the culture?
the 50 Cent and the 50 Cent G Unit Shady Aftermath that like I bought Tony Yayo's album. Like that's how deep it went. It went that even like the Shady Aftermath, the Shady Re-Up tape, like I bought everything. That's like the first album I ever bought was Get Rich or Die Trying, and since then I bought Lloyd Banks, I bought Tony Yayo, I bought Young Buck and everything. So that was like my real introduction to it. I just really got into the 50 Cent era of stuff. Like that was the 03 or whatever like that. So since then I've been like growing with it, watching BT when I was younger and stuff like that. But
And so you were like obsessed with them?
yeah, it was a problem. Like I had all the unit gear and stuff like that. It was a problem. It was a problem.
And have they influenced you?
Of course.
They must have. But
Yeah, for sure. 50 Cent, like I still think he's one of the best flowers. Like his flow is crazy. All his hooks are amazing. That's why he blew up, because his hooks were just so melodic, and he didn't sound like a New York dude. You know what I'm saying? But it just sounded. Everyone wanted to listen to him. Like people in Montreal were out there singing gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Not that they weren't before, but like that magnitude. Like everyone was doing it. Everyone in any place. Yeah, it was just crazy to me. Like the way it impacted me and everyone, and it made everyone get unified in the culture. It was crazy.
Okay, so when it comes to your music in Montreal, are you part of the Pew Pew movement?
I guess like when I first heard of the whole Pew Pew thing, to me it just meant like it was our music. It was what we called our culture music. The spacey type shit. Yeah. It was just like I saw documentaries like what was her name from what? Yeah, exactly. I saw her documentary, and that's when like K-Tron and the P's and the high classes were blowing up, and it's like that space music, and I just got into it. So I guess if you're in the Montreal scene, it's kind of like that Pew Pew movement. So I used it.
And what is it exactly when you say that space music? Like,
it sounds spacey.
Okay,
like
it does.
You listen to it, and I even know how
it's
atmospheric. Like it's just outer space, Yeah.
So from the music you have made, I get a very strong like Montreal community vibe, like from the videos and stuff like that. It's really like Montreal vibe. So could you talk to me about the scene in Montreal? Like beats.
Like that's basically what it is right now, and that's why I'm trying to push forth the vocalist aspect of it. But our beat scene is just amazing. Like I said, like the people I mentioned, the high classifiers, the P's, the Lunases, the Katras. It's just everyone like
they're extremely big.
Exactly, they got the internet buzzing, and sometimes the people don't connect the dots. Like, they're all from here, you know. And that's what's crazy about it. People, first thing I talk about when people are like out of town, they're just like, yo, the beats are crazy. The beats are crazy, and that's what my sound is now. Like it's just really just working with all these really great producers, and we have our own sound. We have the Pew Pew. We have our mark. We have the talent to be able to make our mark in the industry, in the culture. So it's cool, man. I'm excited.
So it really starts with the great beats, and then from there.
Yeah, exactly. So how I work, usually writing songs and stuff like that, I get the beats, and I feel like I don't try to rap over the beats. I just become one with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but my voice is an instrument, and I just try to fit it in between the spaces that the beat allows me to do it. So it's more of a collaborative. Collaborative experience instead of the producer sending me the beats and then me just going rapping on it. Is really us working together to get the best sound.
And what do you find as a challenge that you face as a vocalist in particular with rapping with the beats? Like,
the challenge is really me adjusting to the different type of beats, because I go on a lot of different. I vary a lot with the beats. I have a lot of songs with Dear Lola, which are a way different sound from high classified, you know? So it's really, that's the biggest challenge of me really being able to maneuver and do my own thing and have my own identity within the beats, and then just bringing my aspect to it and try to bring what the producers also had in mind for the overall sound and direction of the song.
Mm-hmm. And so you've also collaborated with other artists from even across North America and stuff. What has that experience been like?
It's great. I have some unreleased stuff as well with the pretty poppin' people as well, but it's cool to be able to.
It's not just being the Montreal.
Yeah, exactly.
Really,
to be able to expand and bring my sound or our sound outside of here, you know, making sure, because like the beat scene, like I said, the beat scene is popping, but what we really need is the vocalist to be able.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, there's a lot of really good producers here, but do you think like rappers are gonna become more and more known from Montreal?
Yeah, for sure. That's what always happens when a particular scene is popping. Then the spotlight is on them, and then everyone around them starts blowing up. So, but we need that number one first. So that's what I'm gunning for right now. And then after that, we'll see subsequently everyone else is going to start emerging. We'll see whoever's good is going to stay, whoever's not is not. But that's the way the game goes, you know.
Okay, so you do see a lot of potential with Montreal.
Yeah, for sure,
okay.
for sure.
Perfect. And what does it take? What would it take to break out of the Montreal scene and go international? What are some of the challenges and some of the things you need?
I mean, as we know, what helps a lot is the internet. Because as we know, radio here, we don't really have like a hip hop station 24/7. You know, like even when we go to Ontario, they have like at least 2 or 3 like strictly hip hop stations. Really? But we don't really have like 24-hour hip hop stations. So that's hard for us. But the internet, you know, like SoundCloud or like, you know, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, that stuff helps a lot. So once the right vocalist gets with the right producer and something blows up on the internet and then people can get behind it, then that's going to be able to propel us to, you know, international.
Mm-hmm. And is there a big community vibe between the French and the English rappers in Montreal?
I guess more now than before. I guess like I did commercials for KGG like at the end of last year, and there I met a lot of the guys. You know, the Dead Obies. I met a lot of guys from there, and they were really cool. We were able to, you know.
Because they also did the commercials? Or?
Yeah, 2 of them. Okay. Not all of them, but 2 of them were also did like the French version of what I was doing. Me and Miriam was doing. So yeah, and from there it was a community vibe. They're like, yo, I really did what you guys are doing. I'm like, no, they really like my stuff. I said, yeah, I like your stuff too. We're talking, you know, maybe collaboration comes in the future. Who knows? But yeah, there's no animosity if that's what you're getting at. It's just we're doing our own thing. Like,
but it is your own thing.
Yeah, exactly. It does kind of sometimes feel like two separate
scenes to some extent.
But you know, we could definitely be ability to bridge it together. You know, like I'm actually might be working with Vince from Dead Obies, like, and through the connections from I made with the commercials and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like there's potential to bridge it, you know, and it'll be cool because it's really us. That's our. Like everyone here in the streets, like 90% of them are able to speak some form of French and English, you know? So it's part of us, so we shouldn't like shy away from the collaborations like that.
And can you tell me more about the commercial? Like what went down with that? Like
that,
did you write it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had so much creative freedom for it. Like basically all they said was, yo,
so Kijiji contacted you?
Yeah, because they were. I mean, I think they were holding auditions and stuff. They were looking for people to be able to rap. They wanted like someone that was able to do double time rapping, like just like regular time, like regular pace, and just double time, just a little bit faster, and then be able to convey their message. And basically, all they said was, "Yo, rap about cars and on Kijiji," and that was it. Like no cursing and stuff like that, but that was it. I'm like, all right, cool. And I did it. I sent it.
Did you make the beat? Or?
No. They were provided from they worked along with people from Cult Nation and stuff like that. I don't remember exactly who got them, but yeah. So they provided the beats, and they're like, I couldn't make the audition, so they were like, I was able to send a video for myself.
Okay.
Like, it was basically like a Snapchat video. It was like 15 seconds. I just took it, sent it to them, and said, yeah. We like you. We want you to come and do it. I wrote it and. It was history.
It's a pretty like memorable commercial though.
Yeah, it was great. Like, especially the car one, like everyone. Yeah. That's the one everyone loves. They're like, yo, I saw you on YouTube. I'm like, I only saw the commercial twice. I was like, yeah. But a lot of people told me I saw you like 8 times today.
Because
during the campaign.
At one point, it played all the time.
Yeah. I only saw it twice.
Okay, cool. So, what is your source of inspiration for your music?
It really depends. It's really what I go through, what I'm seeing. Like, All right, for example, I have a song called Blackout, and I wrote that during the times of like at the end of 2014 when, you know, Michael Brown and all the crazy stuff that was happening in the States with the police and stuff like that. Like, stuff that's always been happening but kind of resurfaced, and it's more at the forefront now. So it's whatever's really going on. Like, so I wrote songs about that. I write songs about, you know, just turning up and having fun and just whatever I'm going through, you know?
Okay.
So it's really just...
Okay, so it really does
life.
Vary. Like, the message varies. It's not always...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. And
because some people just like constant heartbreak. That's their 3 albums.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Like, I have those songs too, but I feel like to get the mass appeal, I really have to be able to, you know, get into different subjects and different aspects of life, because as humans, we're not only one thing. You know, we are like a collage of our experiences, you know? So that's how I approach the music. Like, I could have a political song like Blackout. I could have a socially conscious song like Picture Imperfect. Yeah. Talks about, like, you know, alcohol abuse, or like actual, like, what's it called?
Drug abuse?
Yeah,
substance abuse?
Substance abuse. That's what I'm talking. And also like what was it? What's the first verse?
Domestic violence.
Yeah, domestic violence. Yeah. So I have songs about that, and I also have songs like Good Girl, just having fun talking about girls, and just a whole bunch of different songs that I'm able to do just because of my experiences in Montreal, to be honest. Like, I have friends that are like of all different ethnicities, and communicate and you know, talk to people that come from different backgrounds, so that allows me to be able to step into anyone's shoes at any time.
So Montreal has influenced your
100%.
Okay.
100%. Because if I was in a place that was more secluded and more like non-diverse, then I wouldn't be able to make the type of music I make, because I wouldn't have the different experiences.
Yeah. Okay. And as you become more successful and more well-known, do you feel any pressures to change your style or your music, or in any way act differently? No,
not act differently. Just, I guess the only like I said, the only challenge is to constantly come with something new and different and refreshing. I don't want to be placed into that box where, oh, he only talks about this. You know, so that's why I guess that would be the challenge. Like, I feel like a lot of rappers, a lot of artists go through it when they're like, yo, I've been painted as this,
and then you're stuck with that.
Do I want to venture out of the box? Do I want to break the glass ceiling, or do I don't want to stay here?
So then you risk it, like,
exactly,
no
and it comes with great risk, for sure. But like, it's a fun challenge. I don't like being boring. So, of course, with the time, I'm gonna be able to change with the times and see what's up, and by the same time, remaining myself and being true to who I actually am. So I'm awaiting that.
And is creativity ever a problem? Do you ever lack creativity to a certain extent?
It happens sometimes. Like, I have a song called Tabula Rasa.
Yeah.
And it just talks about having writer's block.
Okay.
But it wasn't because I have nothing to write, but I feel like there's so much to write and you can't pick and choose, and it just, everyone goes through funks, and like, I went through one not too long ago where I'm like, all this stuff is repetitive, and then I just, you know, sometimes I get wake-up calls and I'm able to, okay, boom, I got a new source of inspiration and seeing things different, you know?
Well, I feel like working with different producers and let's really help switch it up, because it's a different sound entirely. And
also traveling. Like, I just came back from South by Southwest and just new experiences in Texas.
What were you doing in Texas? Music?
South by Southwest, yeah.
Okay.
The music festival.
Yeah, okay.
So we were there for like a week.
Okay.
And it's just great to have a change of scenery. And
how was that? Yeah.
It was amazing.
Okay.
It was so many people, man.
Yeah.
But like, I had like 3 shows out there. And
outdoor shows, or?
One of them was outdoors. Okay. The other 2 were in venues.
Okay.
Like, one of it was in a bar, the other one was like a venue. But it was great. It was such a great experience. Met so many people, good contacts, and Perfect. But that kind of stuff helps a lot with the creativity. It's like, because if you're always in a box, if you're always in the same place, seeing the same people, then nothing different is gonna happen. But I was able to go out, venture out, you know, see different people, different faces, new experiences. So,
talk to me a bit about your music videos. Like, for example, for the one for Physical, what went down? Like, how do you? What's it about?
Oh man, Physical was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was just, you know, 5 pound video. Those are my dudes, and we met up like 2 or 3 times beforehand, discussed the song, and it was just like, yo, I like
the video.
Yeah, when it comes to videos, I like to give. When it comes outside of my music, I like to give the other person who's working on whatever it is, whether it be beats, whether it be the artwork for a song or the music video. I like that artistic person to really have creative freedom because I don't want to box anyone in. So, you know, we listened to the song, we talked about it. I'm like, yo, like, if I have little things I want in the video, I tell them. But afterwards, like, yo, whatever you guys want.
Okay. So it's them who like
whatever you guys want, and we do something with it, and we talk about it, then boom. And yeah, so we talked about it, and it was a lot of fun. You know, getting the girls to get down with it, shooting all those scenes. Yeah, it was fun. It was long days, but it was dope.
And where do you see yourself musically in like 5 years from now?
Good question.
Still performing? Yes, obviously.
Yeah, of course. The best part of music for me, if I'm not in the booth, is performing.
Well, do you ever feel like, would you evolve, become a producer, or it'd always be a...
I don't know about producing. I feel like producing is like cutting hair.
Okay.
There's a small window in your life where you have to get it. You have to pick it up. If you don't pick it up, then it's hard. It's just like a joke I like to say, but like my cousin, he learned how to cut his own hair like between 10 and 14.
Okay.
And then he always told me, yo, you should learn. I'm like, it's too late. I won't be good enough. So I feel like I've never really dabbled into making beats, but I feel like
people who make beats start at you have to start.
Exactly. There's something in your personality trait.
It's true.
It's something in your personality trait that makes you want to sit there and meticulously like
really
work on
hard,
something.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I've seen, because I've been there where producers make beats. Like a month and a half ago, I was with the P, and his house, he was making a beat, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I have no idea what any of this shit is, but it's amazing. He's just there like, okay, yeah, I'll do this, and that. I'm like, okay. And then I'm just seeing it come together is amazing. And then at the end, the final product is a crazy song.
Okay.
But like it all starts with that first button he pressed on whatever program he uses. And I'm like, I can't do that, but I can do what I do. And other people, when they listen to beats, they're like, how do people come up with songs? So just everyone is good. Everyone has their own thing. And I feel like me making beats with him, I mean, maybe, who knows? But like for me right now, I don't think.
Okay, that's not what you're.
Yeah, that's not what I'm here for. Yeah. I like being in front of the camera.
Okay. So where do you see yourself? You're not making beats.
Still making music, man. Hit records, maybe acting too. Okay. I got into acting a little bit a couple of years ago, so that too. But yeah, still making music videos.
Okay. You think you'd still be in Montreal? Or?
Based out of here, probably, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just like being here, and I feel like moving to a bigger city, like a city where. Like New York or LA or something like that.
No, that's what everyone thinks of when you say
it's hard to like just walk in the streets. Let's say if you're really big, and I feel like here it's always good. Like
it's all
you always see celebrities sometimes. They're just chilling. Like no one's really like, oh my god.
No.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you could really do your own thing.
Yeah, that's why it's cool.
So you want to get big in Montreal. That's you don't really want to. You want to get big, but you don't have any intention of leaving, going to LA.
Well, if I do, but like always be based out of here, coming back. Like I'm not gonna just leave here. God, I like it. Maybe leave during the winters. Yeah, because I'm sick of the winters. But
cool. Well, thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
And it was a pleasure. And best of luck in the career.
Thank you, man.